Yege or Yarekwa, and of course it is 10 days to the governorship election in Edo State. Today we are going to be chatting with one of the aspirants, Barrister Kenneth Imasuagbon. I'm sure everybody knows him. Barrister Kenneth Imasuagbon is a Nigerian. He's an educationist, a lawyer, of course an entrepreneur, a philanthropist, and a politician. He was a contestant for the Edo State governorship election under the People's Democratic Party, PDP. He has a degree in law from the University of Ife, now Obafemi Awolowo University. And of course, he was called to the Nigerian Bar. Barrister Imasuagbon is the chairman of the Abuja-based Pace Setters Group of Schools and a principal partner at Imasuagbon and Co, a legal firm he founded. In the early 80s, he worked as a technical assistant in training at the Federal Capital Development Authority, FCDA. He is a co-founder of My School Supplies, based in the United States of America, and of course, he is a proud member of the People's Democratic Party National Campaign Council, Edo State. He is happily married to the beautiful Kate Imasuagbon, and of course, they are blessed with 4 beautiful children. Sir, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you, Princess.
Your Excellency, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you, Princess. Nice meeting you.
Thank
You're
you
always
so
a very brilliant person to be with. Thank you for your kind words.
Thank you, sir. Now, what is your impression about the Obaseki-led administration?
Great impression. Great impression. Very, very sound and good impression. Obaseki have done very, very well. His 4 years, of course, have distraction. Demons, some few demons around, made it a destructive year for him, starting early, but so far so good. He's done very well. Missed the distraction from Oshomole and other people. Of course, the distraction was Oshomole wanted Obaseki to give those state money, our treasury, to him, for him to be in charge, for him to oversee. And the man said no. By the oath of office, by the votes I got from Edo people, no. I was going to look at the schools. I was going to make the schools work. He was going to make the farmers smile. I was going to help the infrastructure system, the road system, make it nice for the people. And of course, create jobs, pay pensioners, and do the people's job. But Oshomole refused. Oshomole now, with some few, those I will call demons. I call demons because if you don't want development for Edo people, you are a demon. Obaseki represents light. So he's done well. I would say in his first 4 years, he's done well. He had distraction. Those distraction it didn't come from him. It came from people like Oshomole that wanted the treasury. It came from Oshomole and the few cores. Look at the few minority members of the House of Assembly. They chose to be with the Godfather. They stayed away for 2 years now. The people of Edo voted some few members of the House of Assembly. Oshomole chose to house them in Abuja. They abandoned their legislative duty. Of course, they were not sworn in. Oshomole said they should not be sworn in. And I wonder what kind of country are we building? The day Oshomole will die on his dying bed, what will he be thinking? What will he, when he meets his creator, he will tell his creator, you a tailor. He came, God brought you from grass to grace. At 60-something, you should be leaving behind good records for the children. I'll tell you something, Princess. I fear for Nigeria. When very few people we voted for would rather do the bidding of Oshomole, Godfather, and go and wait in Abuja and leave their legislative duties. I mean, you wonder what kind of country are we building? I run schools. I teach a 6-year-old child 1 year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, through 18 years. And they ask questions. When I'm confronted with such questions, I feel ashamed. What are we teaching our children? What will be now the legacy of Oshomole? His era has ended. By the 19th of September, it will be a new era in Edo State. We would have moved away from the Godfathers. This is the last Godfather He's trying to survive on oxygen. That oxygen will be taken away from him by the Edo people on the 19th.
Talking about legacies, what would you say are the most iconic projects of Obaseki in the last 3 years and 10 months in your own impression?
My own estimation.
Yes.
Honestly, he's done very well in education. I'm proud of Governor Obaseki. You know, today, education is the key to development, either of an individual, a family, nations, countries, communities. Education is the key to growth. Obaseki have been able to modernize education, refine education. You see that in the Edo Best. Today, Edo is actually the best state today. The coinage for Edo today is Edo Best. Like we used to have the Oben there. I would say today Edo is the best state in the country. Because education has been able to, for example, modernize education, ICT compliant. Our educational system today in Edo State, the public school system, is better than even private school system. The private school system in Edo State, they are not even as functional as the public school system today.
Are you saying that because you're a player in the education
Yes,
sector?
I am. Yes, because I'm a player, I understand the issues. Teachers' salaries are paid as at when due. Teachers, they have new training now. They are motivated to do their job. Obaseki have been able to motivate teachers, train them, equip them, and broaden their horizon. Today, Edo teachers are far ahead of any other teacher in Nigeria. They are better than the Lagos State teachers. They are better than the Abuja teachers, where I hold sway. I have changed, I can tell you, in the past 25 years, I've changed, I've revolutionized education in Abuja, FCT. I'm the Don when it comes to education in Abuja. Or even by extension in Nigeria, I'm the Don. I'm the master. I can tell you that. So another Don I've seen is Obaseki. Obaseki is the Don in the educational industry. Today, our best is seen in the education sector. Obaseki have done well. Teachers are happier. A happy teacher will give a happy teaching in classroom. A happy teacher, when teachers are paid as at when due, then students benefit. When students are trained well by teachers, society benefit. When society benefit, you have peace, you have tranquility, you have development. So what Obaseki is a good example of what Nigeria needs, at least in education. Going beyond education, let's take the pension. He's been able to pay salaries. All the areas owned, and that Oshomole accrued. For Oshomole 8 years, it was not paying pensioners. Pensioners were in pain. They were suffering. Pensioners were dying because some died of stroke, some heart attack, some heart issues, some had cardiovascular issues because their pensions were not paid after long service to the country or to the state. But Obaseki came and said, no, I'm going to pay pensioners. So he's been able to bring life back, dignity back, respect, regard back. People with nostalgia now are serving Edo State with happiness. They can now say, oh, I'm proud to be a pensioner. He's been able to clear all the catalogs or areas of pensioners. Pensioners are better now. And I can tell you, I met a woman at the bank the other day, GT Bank here in Benin. And the woman said to me, look, my son, he saw me wearing this face cap. He said, my son, thank Governor Obaseki for me. I couldn't even afford to go to a hospital until I heard Bagam. I said, what does Bagam mean? She said, Bagam means princess. Bagam means that our pension have been paid every month. It's Bagam. Alert. Yeah. So he gives alert to the pensioners, and the pensioners are ready. Someone said, tell governor, we will work and go and pay him back by 19th of September. We will vote for him. The only way we will pay back is for us to return him back to do another 4 years, so that at least we'll be sure that in the next 4 years, our pensions and arrears will be paid back to us. So for Godwin, this election is not about him. It's about those pensioners. He has paid their pensions, and they are waiting to vote for him to come back. Now in agriculture, he's done very well, wonderfully well. You can now have fertilizer to grow your products. We now have rubber plantation now. There are various plantation, rice plantation. The other day I was with the governor. I went to Edo North, and we saw the firms, major firms like you have in America or in Europe on rice plantation. I'm the rice man. I don't even have a rice plantation. The governor will always have me, the rice man that doesn't have rice plantation. Say, sir, yeah, I'm looking at that. I will take a clue from you. So there are plantations, various farm plantations under Obaseki administration. What about investment in other areas like roads? He's been able to do over 350 roads. Both lanes and others, he's tied major roads. Those roads Oshomole didn't complete. He completed them, he didn't abandon them. He even went on doing new projects. I had the privilege and the grace under his company during the war tour. I commissioned one in my area, linking Ewemi and Agbo and Asaba. What else can I ask for? Or my people ask for? Roads have been tied. Those resources scarce. Much have been done. Comparing what has been done to scarce resources, on infrastructure roads project, I think it's done very well. Kudos to Governor Obaseki. Very quickly also, we must not forget in the area of sports, it's brought back the Bend Insurance. That is the pride of Edo people, Bend Insurance. It's taken us back to the days of the Nigerian Bank, Bend Insurance, Flash Flamingos. Philip Shoaibu must be commended also for overseeing that with a joint ticket in the governor, performing Obaseki. So in the area of sports, he's been able to bring that back. The glory is coming back to the state. Now, and I wonder the demons. There are a few demons in Edo that don't want Edo to prosper. By the grace of God, light will overcome darkness. We will overcome the demons. Those demons will be cast out by our votes. These are demons who are trying to bring trouble, who want to cause mayhem, cause violence in Edo. We will not be scared of their tata. Nobody is scared of that. Will I be scared to die? I'm ready to die for what I believe in. I'm not scared. Nobody. And my message by this interview, Princess, is to say to Edo people, Saturday, the 19th of September is a day between light and darkness. A day between God and the devil. A day between the good and the bad. A day between looters and investors. Osomole and others will know his history. I know him very well. This is a man I stepped down for in 2007, gave him 3 vehicles. All that he promised that he was going to do tar roads, do stuff, he never did. If he tar one road, he gets all the press to make noise and shout on the mountain top. Obaseki does not shout even in the valley. He does everything well. He is focused, cerebral, godly, friendly, passionate. That's who Obaseki is.
You have never campaigned for anybody. So why are you coming up now?
Yeah, that is why I'm pro-Obaseki. I have never done it. After primaries, I go back to my business. This time, I found in Obaseki a honest, sincere person. Obaseki is sincere. He loves Edo. He wants the right thing to be done. That's the challenge. Why do you think, Princess, in the past 16 years, I will make money in Abuja? Primary school money, Tico school money, 1+1 money. I'll bring it. I've never done government, federal, state, or local government contracts. I make money from Abuja or from the states. I bring it. I invest it in Edo.
Tell us.
For the first time, I'm seeing a man who's my soulmate in terms of development, in terms of making Edo great, in terms of honesty and sincerity. I've located a soulmate in Obaseki who loves the people and wants to do the people's job.
Tell us about My School Supply.
My School Supply is a company I co-founded with my beautiful wife, Kate. Of course, Kate is a Nigerian American. My 4 kids are also American citizens. So we bring the good skills in the United States. We bring it to Abuja. Why Pacesetters is ahead all schools in Nigeria is because we go to the states, Washington, we bring back the skills and we impute it in our business. My School Supplies is a company in the U.S. that supplies in Maryland, that supply school uniforms across the state of Maryland and of course in Virginia and other places. So my dream, my hope and my prayer for Edo State and Nigeria It's for us to leave the country better than we meet it. The way our country is, or the way Edo State is today, is it good? Of course not. That's not the state I want. What we are today, where we are today, is not where I want Edo to be.
If you are just joining us, we are chatting with Barrister Kenneth Imasuagbon, a former aspirant under the People's Democratic Party. When we come back, we are going to be taking a look at the Edo Modular Refinery and, of course, the Osioma project. Stay with us.
Hello, Edo, and you're welcome to Snap and Send session with Oluchi Adiela Wosu. Today we'll be feeling the pulse of the people and educating them on how to use the platform for incident reporting using the hashtag Snap and Send. Come with me. Okay, have you heard of the Snap and Send segment before?
Well, I don't understand.
Snap and Send segment. Have you heard it before?
No, I'm not heard it.
Okay, it's very easy. It's to help people during elections to report incidents accurately. You know, we try to cut down on fake news and all those things to help them tell the world what is happening, how the process is going. When you want votes, when you get to your polling unit, you help us make we know wetin dey happen for there. If everything they go on fine, you go tell us. If any problem there, you go let us know. Snap and send the picture, give us, we go see them. So when you get to your polling unit, you just give us an update of what is happening. Just take a picture of you, just as we're standing like this, you know, take a picture, and then you send on Facebook. All you have to do is what? You snap and you send. We are on Facebook, we are on Twitter. It's very easy. Everybody uses Facebook these days. Hashtag Snap and Send.
Snap and Send.
Good. So when they are posting their pictures, they'll post with the hashtag Snap and Send.
All right.
So we've seen the people, we've sampled opinions, and we've taken analysis of the level of preparedness for the September 19 election. Please do stay tuned for more.
Igaro. I am a pupil of Adelsua Primary School in Benin City. Anytime I am going to school, I am full of excitement. I am excited because of the beauty of my school. Our classrooms are well furnished, and of course our teachers teach us very well. Our teachers with new techniques and electronic devices have made learning very easy and fast. I cannot wait to be in school again tomorrow.
No be only at Adesua Primary School for Benin, this Obaseki wonder dey happen for 931 schools for Edo State. Make we clap for Governor Godwin Obaseki as he don turn teachers to digital teachers and our children to Akowe. This message now from concerned citizens of Edo State.
You're welcome back to the program. Now, Barrister, you are a player in the private sector. So what do you make of the governor's strides in attracting investments to Edo State?
Obaseki ingenuity is second to none. I am grateful to God. I'm very proud that he's my governor. He's the governor of Edo State. Maybe Lagos is close to his initiative in the country. It's the pace setters. You know, my school name is pace setters, but I'll call Obaseki the pace setters. Why pace setters? Because look at his strides. Look at how giant his strides are. Let's start with the modular refinery. This will create at completion 10,000 jobs for Edo people. Professional jobs. Look at the Osioma power plant projects. Look at the mastery. This will open up Edo State intellectually. It will open up Edo State economically. It will open up Edo State internationally. For example, let's do the modular refinery, for example. I understand it's being financed by individual supported by Edo State government and a Chinese university. And the Chinese university have said they are going to bring a chemical engineering faculty to Edo State. Do you know what that means? It means that Edo now have a channel. Our younger generation, you the younger ones, now have a channel. If a faculty is built by a Chinese university in, for example, Edo State University or Professor Ambrose Ali University, what that means is that we are now having an educational open up between Edo State citizens and China. So Obaseki is a marvel. He's a magician. He's been able, he's bringing investors. He's a governor that opens up the state. He's opening up the state. International, organizations, companies, private sectors, companies are coming. What government does is what Obaseki do. Government create policies. They open up the economy of the space. Obaseki have been able to open up the space, asking international participation. MOUs, memorandum of understandings have been signed.
No, but he's been taunted as an MOU governor.
Yeah, you must be an MOU governor to succeed as a governor. If I had made it to be governor, the first stage to start is for you to have an understanding. So those who are taunting him don't even understand how it plays out. For you to do any business, whether private, whether governmental, whether international, it starts with an understanding. Understanding of what are we going to do, how are we going to do it, what sum of money, what are we going to realize, how many jobs are there to be created, what is in for the Edo people. So Obaseki is a marvel. He's been able to trigger, he's laying a foundation that will trigger a platform, economic hub platform for Edo State. Look at the Gelegele support. Do you know what that means? By the time God willing comes back for a second tenure, and we have a seaport just in Benin here, attention, economic attention, and attraction will be in Edo State. Look, Princess, I call those guys demons on the other side. They are demons. I mean every word I say. Demons don't want people to prosper. They bring you down. They distract you. They want to affect you. They want to attack you. That's what they are doing. They don't want. Look, there are three of them. We know them. Led by the Godfather himself, Oshomole. He wants us to be their slave. They want to enslave Edo people for us to be slaves. They don't want freedom. They don't want the people to be free. Obaseki is God sent. Or Obaseki is God sent. For a third time, Obaseki is God sent. Obaseki has been able to stand tall. He's been able to stand and say no to the Godfather. Let's free our people. Let's break the chains of slavery from unemployment. They don't want, when I share rice to the commoners, they don't want it. You think Oshomole like me to share rice to the poor? He doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. Why will Oshomole ask Obaseki to bring the funds at those two treasury so that he will determine who gets what and the rest he takes?
Sir, you are a politician and you have campaigned over the years. Now, you see, why is it that the opposition is saying that there is really nothing on ground regarding this project? Is this something that you think is ordinary or is just a campaign gimmick? Even a blind man can see what Obaseki have done. Even with the distraction, a blind man who is blind like this, who can see, can feel the impact. Even the deaf can hear about the impact of Obaseki's administration. How will you say you don't? Okay, those pensioners that are singing Obaseki, 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 are they not human beings? The teachers have been refined. That the Obaseki administration have been able to reposition and retrain for us to have effective school system called the Edo Best. Well, today education in Edo is the best. Under Oshomole, because he didn't go to school, under Oshomole he killed education. Okay, for example, the Pygmy Baptists in my town, in my village, that have produced people, Oshomole destroyed and bulldozed that school. Up till now it has not been rebuilt. So how do you reconcile that? I'm hoping, God willing, when Obaseki wins,
Of course, I will make sure that that school is rebuilt. This is a school that was created in 1945, where Oshomole's wife, Clara, came from. He brought bulldozer and bulldozed the school. Now go to Ewemi, that place now, ants and rodents and rabbits are taking over Premium Baptist. That land, no beauty standing. But Obaseki is busy training teachers, paying teachers, paying pensioners, doing tying roads, and people are saying that it's done nothing. Investing in Osiomo power plant, Azura power plant, the modular refinery. He's doing all those. And of course, more of these investors are coming. Some of us now, because of my love for Obaseki now, by the time he comes back, by September, my contacts with the United States of America, I'm going to bring investors. Because of course, Americans and the world want to see how genuinely you are. Okay, it's not, if it's not genuine, it's just been given, international organizations are giving $75 million to help improve the education. You think if they don't believe in Obaseki, they will do so. So, you know, these few people on the other side, in the APC, these few people led by Oshomole, they are scared. They see light coming. They see freedom coming for the people. They see development coming for Edo people. They see that the people are now going to be free. Edo people, for the first time, will be free. No more godfatherism. God brought Godwin. You see, Godwin is a God sent to that guy. When I see a God sent human, I know. That's some of us. Look, Princess. What do you think I'm looking for? Me, Kenneth Imasuagbon.
Tell us.
I'm looking for a better Edo state. I have found a soulmate in Obaseki who wants good, wants development. He wants things to be done right. He wants the poor technician on our streets in Benin, our little girls. Look at what he has done, bringing the girls back from Italy. Our children, my children, your children, my cousin, your cousin, dying at the Mediterranean Sea. Obaseki is a champion of rehabilitating our young girls. Oshomole doesn't want that to happen.
Having said all of this, how confident are you of victory?
Victory sure. As sure as that God willing there will be tomorrow. As sure as that Jesus Christ will come on the resurrection morning. I'm very sure. I'm absolutely sure. Look, those who think they will come with guns, I pity them. I want to say this. I don't know whether you're rounding up, but however.
No, we're not.
Okay. However, those who think they will rig 19th elections, April 19th election, they should get their head examined because they will meet resistance from the people. All over the world, the will of the people is stronger than the mighty army of the world. All over the world. We can't take... Okay, where are you going to rig? Is it my word you want to come and rig now?
Yeah, from Edo Central.
Yes, Central.
And some people have the belief that the whole of Edo Central is for Obaseki, but we have seen a lot of people from Edo Central, of course, campaigning for...
No, you see, let me tell you.
So what would you make of that?
Yeah, Central is for, Edo Central is for Obaseki. One vote, no will miss. But, of course, in human life, you see some traitors. They are very insignificant. You know, these are people who are cheap. They are priced. You know, of course, they are priced not past suya, pepper soup, and lime. They go to take suya and pepper soup, and maybe 5,000, 10,000 from the other side. Do you understand? And of course, you see, look, no Ishaman that have an Ishan blood today that will vote against Obaseki, because it's natural. We are grateful to God. I'm happy. I'm an Ishaman. I'm very proud. I'm very proud that I'm from Edo State. I'm very proud. I'm also very proud that we have the Benins, the Ishans, and the Afeman. So, but look at it. In 20 years, no Ishaman have been governor. And Obaseki is saying, when I finish, an Ishaman is going to be governor. If you now find an Ishaman who is saying no, he doesn't want an Ishaman to be governor, he would rather wait and follow an Izeyamu.
Osumba was governor.
No, in law he was not governor. Because he was not, I'm a lawyer, he was not by a governor. Yes, that's an argument for another time. He was a governor politically, but in real sense of law, he was not. That's why today, Oshomole did for 8 years. That's the interpretation. He was never a governor. No Ishama have been governor. We will be governor in 2024 after Governor Obaseki.
All right.
So let's leave that. Okay. For every Saman whose father is an Ishan, if your father is an Isaman or your mother is an Ishaman, you are not a vagabond. You are not a bastard. If you are actually, you have the DNA of a Saman, your finger must go for an Obaseki. Because it's about our own freedom. It's about our own self-actuality. It's about our joy. It's about our participation as Asian people. I am loved by the Beninese. The Beninese are great people. Wonderful people. I love them. Okay. Somebody wants is bringing his Anizeyamu. How, Princess, I want to ask you a question, a free or question or contribution. Are the Benin people fools? They are not fools. The Beninese are the most brilliant, very educated and nice people, very accommodating people.
That's true.
So the Beninese, does Oshomole think they are fools that last 4 years he brought on Obaseki? He said Obaseki was all this, an angel, blah, 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 that he demonized Izeyamu. In less than 4 years, you are bringing an Izeyamu now, demonizing Obaseki, wanting to demonize, praising Izeyamu. Are we idiots? The Beninese, you know what the Beninese will do? They will shock Oshomole. This election is a referendum against Oshomole. This election is a vote against Oshomole and his godfather intrigues. This election is the final end for Oshomole politically. I swear, I can tell you the name of God Almighty. God bear me records, God in and heaven, and the people living and the dead. Everybody is going to vote for Obaseki because it's an election between good people and evil people. Good men and evil men. Good boys and evil boys. Kind and godly-hearted fathers and evil mothers. This election is a referendum of the people. So what by measures, the people and for the people and by the people.
So what measures are in place to ensure that people actually come out to vote as against the atmosphere?
Great question.
Already,
great question. I will be doing jingle any moment from now. I'm going to do jingle that will tell Edo people they must come out. The people are mobilized already. Governor Obaseki look, if you drive on the street, you see people with ecstasy and joy. Now, what measures are in place? The people know what is on trial. What is on trial on the 19th is the future of the younger generation. The people are going to come out in their numbers to vote for Governor Obaseki. And my recommendation is that they should not only vote, they should wait there and make sure the votes count. They are counted and they count. After voting, they will escort the vote or the result to the coalition center, to various wards, from unit to wards. From wards, we are going to the local government. From local government, we are coming to Benin. Nobody should tell us, vote and go. We are not voting and going. Vote and count and announce result. Our result, we want to see it. Look, you can't take on the people. Okay, if you are an INEC person, you are planning to rig election. Plan and whatever you see, you take.
All right. We're chatting with Barrister Kenneth Imasuagbon. We'll come back. We are going to be taking a look at the alleged rigging of this election that is coming up on the 19th of September 2020. Stay with us.
I'm using this opportunity to introduce you to a hashtag. It's called hashtag #SnapAtSend. It is on Facebook. It is on Twitter. Whenever you see any incident starting from today till the day of election and even during the election, during the collation, any incident that you think is of interest to the political process, to the electionary process, snap and send. That's the hashtag. Once you have a photograph or a video clip of that incident, use hashtag snap and send. I say hashtag snap and send. Immediately you use that hashtag on it, forget it will go to the right place. Something will be done about it immediately. Hashtag snap and send. It's on Twitter, it's on Facebook. Thank you very much, my people.
Came into the public service October 2017 when I saw an advert in the newspaper. I applied as a co-curricular officer, and I came in, I wrote the computer-based exam. I scored 75%. That earned me the job after the oral interview. And after the Edo-based training in April, I did an internal reapplication to become a learning and development officer because I love teaching. I have passion for teaching because I've taught for 17 years. And after applying for the learning and development officer's position, I joined other persons who applied to write the exam. I had a very high score of 83%. 75% was the cutoff mark. That automatically earned me the position of the learning and development officer's coordinator. So I had to coordinate every other person in the field. All the learning and development officers, 85 of them in the 18 local government area in Edo State. They go into the schools every day to ensure that the teachers are on task, because we found out that the 2 weeks training that each teacher got is not enough to internalize what they have learned. So what we have to do is to ensure that we go every day to observe the teacher and keep giving them feedback to help them improve on the training that they got, so that they can be better in their profession and enhance their skills. My name is Folashade Helen Franklin Osakwe. Presently, I'm the academic coordinator, Edo State Universal Basic Education Board, SUBE.
All right, you are welcome back. Now, Barrister Imasuagbon, as someone who is deeply involved in the campaigns, how confident are you that people actually believe and support Governor Obaseki?
Of course, Princess. The governor is the people's choice. We believe him. Look, I represent the people. I speak for the people. I'm one of the people's man. Every adult man and woman, we are in Godwin's support. We want support. Look, the people know what is good for them. You think the villagers don't know? They know more than me and you. These are real people. Don't they know they are suffering, and that only Godwin is the one that can alleviate their suffering? You know, but I'm more concerned, my dear, about the election. They've been threatening they would come with guns, they will come with tatata, they will write results, they'll be talking about federal might. Which might are they? The might of the people is the real might. There's no might anywhere. The police is for the Nigerian people. The army, Brutai and his army, they are Nigerian people. The taxes I pay, the taxes you pay, is oiled with is the will of oil to the army or to the police. So, well, it's because people are naive. Now in Edo, we are not naive. We are willing, we are ready. If you rig this election, and my advice to everybody, the young ones, youth, listen to me. Don't allow politicians to risk your life. Let them give those guns to their children. Their children, they America, they London, they Canada, they Ghana. They are recruiting you. If anybody, if he say, I'm going to give you gun, say no. If God will give you gun, say no. If Kenneth Imasuagbon give you gun, say no. Don't take gun from anybody. Don't take gun from anybody. You told ye. Now they listen. Dameho, Bakayime. Now they listen to me. If any politician give you gun to go and die, say no. Because look, the Edo people are ready to confront anybody. If you are a visitor, they are bringing you from Kogi, or they are bringing you for Ondo, or they are bringing you for Bayelsa. We've had some billionaires in Edo and other sharing guns up and down. Other. We will not run from gun. Gun are made for men. If you shoot in my ward, or if you shoot one gun, we'll hold you with the gun. We'll finish you there. Nobody, whosoever win the election in my ward or in my local government or in my senatorial, fine. Don't come to Isha. If you come to Isha or come anywhere, you come and shoot, you will not go back alive. Anybody who will come and rig or shoot us will defend our vote, will defend our sovereignty and our territory. We will not. This election is this election is not a play game. This election is between good and evil people. Enough of the evil men in our country. Am I a Ghanaian? Am I a Togolese? I'm not a Ghanaian, I'm not a Togolese. I don't want to be so. I'm a Nigerian. I'm proud to be a Nigerian. But look, when you come, you should go. Then what's democracy? Is that democracy? A man who is sincere, if actually you are sincere, if you want to rule the people, you want to serve the people, will you give gun to kill your fellow man to be in power? I have lost election 4 times. Primaries. I go back. I come back so hoping that one day God Almighty and the people will put me there.
So what keeps you going, having lost and come back? So
what keeps me going is that the state, Edo State needs savior. Edo State needs deliverance. Edo State, we need people with courage, with passion. People who are convinced that we need to live Edo better than we met it or meet it. That was giving me going. When I see the poverty in Edo, when I see what APC, what Osomole and others are doing, the deception in them. Look, Princess, in 2006, I called my creator. Osomole only had one Land Cruiser with Labour flag. Old. I had 2 vehicles. I had the 406. I had Honda Accord. Would they pass each other? Suddenly, twist and God have placed you. You just turn a godfather. Took away Anene, took away Sama, took away Obemudia, took away Nemoru. What you preach, one man, one vote. Okay, what I'm telling you, Shomole and APC. One man, one vote. One woman, one vote. One boy, one vote. One girl, one vote. Let's do that.
All right. So what do you make of the word-to-word campaigning back to form?
Oh, very impacting.
Obaseki?
Obaseki, you know, but that's the ingenuity in Obaseki. It's never happened that the governor would take his campaign to the doorstep of the voters. The voters, they know Edo people are no fools. We are courageous, bold, educated people. On the 19th, by God's grace, until 20th, you will see the results. My prediction is that APC will lose in the whole 18 local government. They are waiting for Abuja to come and write result. We are waiting for the INEC to come and write result. Professor Mahmoud come and write result. We are waiting, come and write result. You see, because if you write results, you have triggered an unprecedented violence. If you write results, because you trigger the emotion of the people. You don't write results. Allow the will of the people to prevail. We will have cameras across the 192 walls. Across the 5,000 units. Whatever is happening will be recorded. So you are coming to say you are shooting, we'll record your face. You are coming to say you are behind, you are writing, we'll record your face. This election, they don't know what is at stake in this election. This election goes beyond Edo. It goes beyond Nigeria, this Edo election. I'm telling you a secret, the whole world is involved. This election, where would they go so? This would determine, set the agenda for a new nation. I mean, look, are we happy the way our country is? I'm not happy. The way my country is now. I'm almost 60. Am I happy that if I die now, I'm leaving behind a state or a country where there is trauma, kidnapping, killing, herdsmen, marauders, trouble? Is that a country I want to... In the days of Awolowo, in the days of Sadana and Sokoto, it was not like this. Even during the military, it was not like this. Politicians, 419 people just came. Or people have done. Let them tell me what they have done with their hands. You are a politician. Or that you are a senator, you are a governor, you are an aspirant. You don't have any business, no address, nothing. You have not contributed anything. Godwin, we can tell what Godwin have done. Well, let's compare Godwin with their candidate. Let's see. Let's put Godwin side by side on a barometer, on a meter scale. Let's see. Godwin is from the private sector. Godwin knows how to turn 1 naira to 10 naira. Godwin has been able to galvanize people, has employed people in the private sector. He has been able to know when there is no diesel in what's it called, in the generator, when to buy diesel, when not to buy diesel. You must, I mean, governance is not about you come, you be a strong man, you carry money, you put for your pocket. We are tired of that, princess. This country, Edo State, Nigeria, look, Nigeria will survive. We will not negotiate the sovereignty of Nigeria. I can tell you that. We are stronger and bigger the way we are. But enough of these looters.
Thank you very much. Now, September 19th is just around the corner. So what do you have to say to Edo electorate as the D-Day?
Yeah, D-Day.
This is your camera.
Yes.
I want you to
look at the camera and tell my people.
them.
Yes. Well, fellow Edo citizens, we are the sons of the great Benin Kingdom. Our heritage is not in doubt. We are very bold people, very courageous people. We are educated people. We are very industrious. I have always said, Edo people, we Edo people, Edolites, are one of the finest species created by God under the heavens or here on earth. If we are, we will know on the 19th. On the 19th, I know that majority of Edo people want Obaseki back. So do not be afraid of those that are threatening fire and brimstone. Do not be afraid of those who want to come with guns from neighboring states to come and attack us. We are Edo people. We will not vacate our land for anybody, for any marauders or any people who is coming with a gun or coming to say ta-ta-ta. Please, I enjoy you. Be courageous because we are men of courage. Anybody who brings gun to your polling unit, stand against them. Defend your vote. Democracy and freedom comes by courage. When you see me, each time in 16 years I've been coming, is my courage and my love for Edo that is I'm teaching you people. Edo, my valued Edo people. I call on you that don't allow anybody to intimidate you by September 19. Defend your votes. Take your cameras. Record what is happening. The world is a world of technology now. There is what we call send and snap.
Snap and send.
Snap and send. Snap whatever is happening, activities going on, quarrels going on, INEC, what they are doing, what the police is doing, what the army is doing. Snap it. It's a hashtag. Snap and send. As you snap and send, the results, everything will be. There's a center that will collate, that will monitor and follow up what is going on. Because this game is between you, your children, and your future, and the bad ones. We know who they are. They know themselves. The bad are in few. They are in few. We are in majority. God bless Edo State.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks, Princess.
All right. I'd like to say a big thank you to Barrister Kenneth Imasuagbon for coming on the program. An educationist, a lawyer, an entrepreneur, a philanthropist, and of course a politician. Thank you so very much for taking out time out of your very busy schedule. And he says that education is the key to development. We thank you all for your comments and contributions. My name is Habiba Oyege Oyarekwa. Bless you.
My name is Eseosa Igaro. I am a pupil of Adeusua Primary School in Benin City. Anytime I am going to school, I am full of excitement. I am excited because of the beauty of my school. Our classrooms are well furnished, and of course our teachers teach us very well. Our teachers with new techniques and electronic devices have made learning very easy and fast. I cannot wait to be in school again tomorrow.
Listen to this. On the 5th of October 2019, thousands of teachers gathered at the Eagle Square, Abuja to honor Governor Godwin Obaseki as their best performing governor. This is because Governor Obaseki's far-reaching and redemptive measures have created the right environment with the introduction of Edo Basic Education Sector Transformation, Edo Best Program. Under the Edo Best Program, 11,300 teachers have been trained in ICT, 11,300 tabs have been distributed. 891 schools have been covered. 269,000 pupils are benefiting from Edo Best. Liberia, Rwanda, Sierra Leone have visited to adopt the model, while states in Nigeria, including Lagos, have also visited and are said to adopt the model. Pupils learn 3 times more of what they used to learn. Edo teachers are the 3rd group of workers in the world to work with Facebook Workspace. 1,200,000 instructional materials have been distributed, and there is community ownership of schools. Governor Obaseki is changing the people's socio-economic destinies with robust basic education in Edo State.
No man is God, Obaseki, your governor, forward never, backward never, let's go forward together. Godwin Obaseki, Obaseki, he's the right candidate for Edo. Plus 4, it was to continue things. Obaseki, continue your work. You do open stadium renovation, even with the best. Plenty achievement for your time. Our life will done better. Obaseki, Ashaibu, let them be the winning team. Godwin Obaseki.